Hello, every family. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, or rather, my YouTube channel. Um, hey. First of all, I want to say a big hi to. I believe it was Trina. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I met Trina at church today. Hi, I am so sorry that I was not like the most bubbly or excited. Not sorry for my feelings, but sorry that you had to experience that. I'm sorry. um I spent, oh sorry, this is a heart to heart, a chat, TikTok style, like, video, I guess. I'm trying to be more open and share things that are going on in my life as much as I feel comfortable to share. So that's what we're doing today. It'll be very unedited, very raw. I'm trying to be myself, okay, and just like without the edits, without the chop ups, and just be honest. If I say anything crazy, I will chop it out, but like for the most part, it's going to be mostly unedited. So let's go. This right here is turmeric with cinnamon and carrots and cucumber and pineapple. Yeah, because my skin has been going through it. But yeah. Today, there's noise in the back, but please forgive me. Honestly, one day I'll be living in my mansion somewhere, but not today, okay? I wanted to do my makeup as I chat, but I usually forget that I'm like doing my makeup, and then I just end up, you know, I don't know doing what, like being quiet. But let me try. I had done my makeup in the morning, but I cried it off in church. So let's talk about that. So I I've already started keeping quiet. My goodness. I have depression. Saying that out loud is crazy. I have depression, I have anxiety, etc. And I saw a psychiatrist. And I'm on medication for it. Yeah. Yeah. Today at church where I met Trina. Hey Trina. God, I hope your name is Trina and not Tina. I'm pretty sure I had Trina. Yeah, hi to you. I at the beginning of the service, Pastor Emmanuel, if I'm not wrong, was like, someone here who has depression, and the long and short of it is that he was saying it's basically engulfed your life. How things work in your life is just dictated by this depression and all. And so I spent my morning crying throughout worship, and throughout the sermon I was okay, but then something in me was telling me to seek help through spiritual channels, because I am in therapy and I do still see the psychiatrist. But it's nice to have to be prayed for. I don't know, that's just what I think. And so let me leave that aside. That was just to explain to Trina. Please tell me your name is Trina. That was just to explain to Trina that I'm sorry for being so bummy and bored and like not as excited. Sorry. I was going through a chill, if I'm being honest. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless 356. I bought it. Jesus, my goodness, look at what has happened to my bag. Okay, the lid has fallen with all that product. But anyway, yeah, so I'm able to, I have a scatterbrain, by the way. So the way my brain works is that I'll say something and then I'll move on to something so quick and then get back to what I was saying. But yeah, I was able, thank God, by the grace of God, I'm able to buy myself things nowadays. Because I have a job that pays me. And so I'm able to like buy myself, if it's makeup, if it's, yeah. So I was able to like buy these makeup products that I'm using today, the other day, from Super Cosmetics. So yeah, I mean, I've known for a while that I get sad a bunch, but I never labeled it. I never said like, hey, I might be depressed. Like, I thought it, but I never, like, I don't know, because of the stigma that there is in the African community. Let me talk about the Kenyan community. There's still a really big stigma amongst people my parents' age, which is millennials, about mental health, mental illness. It's like, why would you talk about that, girl? And so I'm talking about it openly for a Rebecca somewhere, or someone somewhere, you maybe, who feels a certain type of way, that maybe you need some extra help, maybe you need therapy, maybe you need to see someone. If you're not able to afford it in your like, if you're not able to get these services through therapy, you can get it through community, through your spiritual life, like through church, or through any other, I can't speak on behalf of other religions, but through any other religions, you can speak to your religious, leaders, sorry. Yeah, and so for a minute there, I was going through it, but I didn't know what exactly I was going through. I didn't know what was the problem, and still, I'm still not 100% sure. But I wanted to say it out loud, so that if there's a parent somewhere who has a child that might be suffering from a certain mental illness, it's a demon. You have no idea the burden it is to carry having a mental illness. It's even harder to have your parent not be supportive, or to have, like, your parent not be, helpful once you open up. Okay? And so don't be that parent, please. I'm telling you, don't be the parent that your child is opening up to you and telling you how they feel, and you opt not to listen, because mental illness is something serious. Deal with it when the person is alive and well. Please do not regret, in case they have more. Trigger warning, by the way. Mental illness trigger warning. In case they are suicidal, don't, when they decide to open up, they might open up slowly and, like, just say, I've not been doing well, I'm always sad. Don't yell at them, don't tell them it's all in their head, because that might force them to retreat and not come forth and talk to you about the issue. Yeah, that's it's not really advice, but it's like common sense. Don't make them feel bad for things that they can't control. I think as well, when you have depression, everything else in your life becomes hard. That's what I was trying to explain to my mom earlier today. So the things in your life might not necessarily be hard, but then because you're sad or because you're depressed, everything feels hard. It's harder to wake up in the morning. Your room is always a mess, which for some people can just be general disorderliness, but for others, it's you're not doing well mentally, girl. We can see it. Everything feels like a chore. The things you used to love, the things you used to enjoy, are no longer lovable, are no longer enjoyable. You're just struggling in general, and you're struggling and you don't know what it's with. Please seek help if you can. There are free resources at your disposal. I think I'll put them in the description box below. I think Mbagathi Hospital, something, I've forgotten his name, Mbagathi something hospital in Langata. Like, there's a whole video on TikTok. I'm just gonna actually just write down the ones that I saw. You can call and ask if there's like a slot available if you want to explore talk therapy. Yeah. And so, as I try to stay consistent here on YouTube. Sometimes I don't post, sometimes I do, and sometimes I explain, and sometimes I don't. Some days are harder than others, and some days I really, really push myself to put something out. Even though it's sometimes a bit tasking, a bit difficult. I get in my head a lot about what should I post, what should I not post, does this look okay, is it engaging, is the thumbnail nice, are you guys gonna enjoy it? And so sometimes even just creating the content becomes tasking, which I would hate. Like, I don't want it to become like it's a chore, like it's a bore. And so yeah. yeah. My anxiety is real bad. Sometimes an everyday thing can just like dishevel my day. Like, for a person, if like a task, random one, was thrown into their like pile of work, for them that would be manageable and easy to maneuver. For me, it's like, okay, I had a different plan and now I have to reschedule my whole day, and that makes me go into like a sort of panic. Obviously, through therapy, there are techniques that I have been given, and I still will continue to be given, to be able to like deal with the problem. I think, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm I also want to talk about drinking culture in Kenya. Drinking culture in Kenya breeds alcoholism. Um, let's not lie to ourselves, let's not cheat ourselves. That is how alcoholism is bred, if that's a word. Like, you can't tell me you and your friends will drink like 10 bottles in a night and then, like, that is normal. Child, I'm sorry. It's just, like, and and when I was doing that, and when I was like drinking like endlessly, aimlessly, I thought it was okay because it's like glorified, or it's like made to seem like, yeah, that's okay. Like, wow, Kenyans can drink. But is the issue, why are you drinking? Is it for social, like for vibes? Are you drinking so that you can just feel buzzed and have a good time? Or are you drinking because it's something that you're escaping? I feel like sometimes certain people, not everyone, they're escaping something in your personal life. You're escaping. For some people, it's your mental health. That was my outlet, the drinking. Like going out partying, like whatever. That was my like sort of escape, like the feeling buzzed and drunk. And so I want to say, if drinking is not your vibe, it doesn't have to be, okay? It's not a must, it's not mandatory, it's not written somewhere that you must drink. I think as well, the story or the tale you're told is that, you're young, you're in your 20s, drinking is like fun and going out is fun, but if you have another underlying problem, unfortunately, you're not like everyone else. Drinking for me is not like for the next person. Like, drinking for me is like a way to escape anxiety, or it was at least. And so, don't take advice from people who are not going through the things you've gone through, please. Don't take advice from the people who don't understand what it's like for you, because you'll just, honestly, like, you'll just get bored listening to the stories about how you should be drinking and how you should be partying, and maybe you want to go to pottery classes, or you want to go skating, whether it's ice skating, roller skating. You want to do like get a coloring book and do that in your spare time. You want to read books, you want to take walks, you want to do other things that you consider fun. You want to play board games, you want to, like, things like that. Okay, so what I'm saying is, oh, that pink is pink, Sha. You don't have to drink. You don't have to. This is just your take this as a sign that if you're that person who feels like they're just drinking because that's what their friends want to do, and you have like no other friends that want to do the things that you want to do it by yourself. Take yourself to lunch if you can, take yourself on a walk, read the books by yourself, create boundaries. If they say they want to go out and you don't want to go out, then don't. If you do, then do. If you don't, then don't. Okay, don't feel forced by anyone else to do things. Yeah, 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 that's a ton of blush, but anyway, I'm just doing my makeup like for therapy. It's just makeup therapy, so it really doesn't matter if it's a lot or not because I'm not going nowhere. But yeah, but I mean, at least they didn't say this was like waterproof, cause she not shine free, splash proof. I don't know what splash proof means. Locks makeup, does not clog pores, suitable for sensitive skin. Yeah, the girl is not waterproof because when I cried, the makeup came crumbling down, and I can tell you that for free, for sure. But yeah, so anyway, I lost my train of thought. Point is, I have not been okay for a really long time, and I'm so glad that I'm getting help, and I hope one day you get the chance to get help as well. Yeah, if you don't have parents that are supportive about your mental health, I pray that you find people that will support you. I pray that you find community, if it's in your chat, or wherever, or whatever. I hope you find people who will support you, even if it's the therapists themselves, okay? But yeah, so yeah, September is suicide awareness. Trigger warning, sorry, but September is suicide awareness month, and I feel like the world still needs your light. In case that's something you're thinking about, we still need you here. You have something to give. There's a reason you're here, even if it's just to look cute and for vibes, which is obviously not the reason, but in case it is, we still need you here and we still need your light. So yeah, it's an uncomfortable conversation for certain people. Talking about mental health is uncomfortable for them. What is this in my teeth? I have nyama in my teeth. Goodness, there's like something on my tooth. Jeez. There was like nyama in my teeth. But yeah. Yeah. I'm only sharing, not because it's easy to share, but because, as I said, in case there's someone who is going through it and they feel really nervous to talk about it, use the comments as a way to express yourself, as a way to talk and say, yeah, this is what I'm going through. I've been sad, or things have not been going well. And honestly, I pray that you find peace. I pray that you find healing. I pray that the people you encounter will have your best interest at heart. And I pray that even if they don't, that you will find a way to navigate, because you are able, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are equipped with everything that you need to go forth and live the best life that you can possible. That's just my manifestation and prayer for you. And yeah, so that's what's been going on. So if you see the posts going bad, she posted, she didn't, apologies. I think for me, my mental health takes priority above all else, except God, guy. Yeah, obviously. And so if that suffers, everything else tends to suffer. And so taking time to take care of myself usually like helps me helps other areas of my life be better. So yeah. I'm also very socially awkward if you meet me in person. I don't know, like I seen a story mob, like I don't know what to say unless I'm like, unless we met at a club or something, then I'll have like obviously story mob. Pombe gives everybody story mob. So yeah, I love meeting you guys in person. It's really nice to see that there are people behind the screen and I'm not just chatting to myself. I don't know if sometimes you get like 100, 200 views. At least I know there are people who are here and that, you know, maybe might be going through the same things I'm going through. Maybe not. I don't know. You tell me. But this is a safe space. I don't think every family member will judge you. If you care to share, by all means, share. Yeah. I don't know what else I have to say. Except maybe don't take advice from people or from everyone. Sorry, not from people in general, but don't take advice from everyone, because sometimes the people who are advising you don't know the extent to the burden that you're carrying. And so you'll get advice from someone, but your load seems to be less than theirs in the world's eyes. And so they're going through A, B, C, D, and their list is like, oh my gosh, you are really unakapitia. And that in turn minimizes what you are going through. That in turn makes you feel like the things that you are going through are small, or that the things and the feelings that you feel are invalid. But the truth is, you cannot take on someone else's cross to bear. You can't bear someone else's burdens on their behalf. And so all you can do is lift your own cross, because we are not Jesus, so we will not die for the sins of others. We shall not. He already died for us and we are forgiven in Jesus' name and saved in Jesus' name. So what I was trying to say is that you can only carry the burden of your own problems, rather. And if you believe in God, we cast our issues, we cast our burden, our problems, we cast them onto the shoulders of Jesus, the shoulders of God. But if you're not a believer, that's okay, because still you cannot carry the cross of others. You have to deal with your own issues internally, and not internally, but you have to deal with your issues as they come, with the proper channels to get help if it's things mentally. And so as someone else tells you about how they're going through this and this and that, it's like, cool, but then was the time to share that you're going through these things as I was expressing myself? So for anyone who has shared their feelings and in return they got demoralized, or they got their feelings diminished, or such and such, I pray that you find peace. I pray that you find listening ears. I hope that you meet people who actually want to listen and actually care, and will not make you feel bad for not having as much on your plate. You should be happy for me. You should be happy for me that I'm not carrying 300 burdens, you know. And obviously I wouldn't wish anything bad on anybody else. And so to compare and say yours is less and yours is more, like, girl, okay, if it's a competition, you've won, basi umeshinda. I don't want to win the competition of who's carrying the biggest burdens. Take it, win, thank you. But yes, so I just want to say thank you for following me. I hope that you continue to enjoy my content, yes, but I hope we get to connect and talk about real things that are happening in real time, because unfortunately mental health is still, apparently it's like a touchy shameful subject for certain people, for their parents. If your parents are like or if you're the parent and you're very apprehensive about talking about mental health with your child, do better, please. Do better. Bring it up. Do not shame them if they tell you they are feeling sad, if it's hard for them to get out of bed, if they have all the telltales. Educate yourself, read, research. Don't use the research to demoralize your child. Still, the research is for to ward off ignorance. The research is not for you to make your child feel less than or bad for how they're already like doing. So yeah, that's my message for this Sunday, and I just wanted to do a check-in with you guys. I hope you're doing well, and if you're not, I hope you will do well sometime soon, and even when hard things come your way, I pray that you're able to overcome. Yeah, so that's it. Basically, I'm just telling you guys I'm mentally ill. But yeah, there's no shame or stigma from me. So if you want to share, by all means share. If you don't feel comfortable yet, I hope one day you feel comfortable, or you get in a space that you're able to express yourself. It might be scary for you, for your parents, for the people around you, friends, family. If they're not educated, it might be very scary. If your situation is more dire, it might be scary, but then step into the light. Stand in the sun and let your light be seen. Let it overshine and override the light of the sun, and let others be touched by your light, so that other people can feel more courageous to come up and speak about their issues, to step forward and be a light to others. Because I feel like having a platform is nice, and it's cool that you're all here, like love you guys being here, but having a platform where, for me, I'm not able to, like, if I wasn't able to share, or if I keep hiding things and bottling things up, and things that other people might be going through, I feel like there is no point of me having this channel if I'm not going to be open and honest, and if I don't impact your life in a positive way. Whenever I can, girl. I'm not always like, girl. Whenever I can. So I'm gonna draw this line now without a mirror, because I know exactly where like my liner should be. But yeah, I've said but yeah like 10 times. Nimesema but yeah like 10 times. I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure to tell me in the comments. Don't feel shy. Open up if you can. Yeah. Woo, nearly done with my makeup. I'm gonna use the same like pink blush I used on my like face. Gonna take some and put it on my lips. Makeup is art. Have fun. I feel like, what is the point if you're not gonna have fun? Try new things. Oh, did I just spit? Oops. Should I leave it like that, or should I add gloss? Says while adding gloss. Okay, I like this gloss. Okay, I really like this lip. Wait. Okay. try and not the lip gloss in my mouth. Ew. There we go. For my eyes, I don't know. I don't know. There's this contour and highlight palette that has like this really pink kai kaneke the nini zangu kari. There's this blush thing there. I'm just gonna put it on my eyelids just because it's there literally. And it's such a pretty pink. Like I really like it. Where is the glass? The middle, sorry. Okay. Looks hella dark pink on here, and then when you put it on, it's like not. What's up with that? But anyway, I lost my train of thought again, and I'm not gonna edit this too highly. Like I just want it to be the way it is, and not like yeah, like I don't want it to. I look like a ghost. I'm scared. It's scary. Let me choose a different. There is the other palette that's more my skin tone. Jesus. Here she is. Because, whoo, that is scary. Scary looking. Yeah, no. Let's just make that a bit darker. I'm sorry. That is for a white person. Okay? But, yeah. For you, my darlings, thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you're not, consider subscribing. I think my content is decent, girl. I think she alright. I don't know. I think I have pretty cool content. At least I think so. Obviously I strive to be better all the time. I don't aim to just put out the same type of content forever. Maybe I might, but I hope not to. Because I would also get bored if I was watching the same stuff. But with every new day might be the same content, just done a different way. And also thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, really and truly. Yeah. I kind of forgot you guys were here. I was trying to apply the nini as best as I could, so that I don't mess it up. I don't know what the talking has to do with messing up the makeup, but clearly I'm not the best at multitasking when it comes to my makeup, and also other things. Like one task at a time, in my opinion, is the best way to go. But I've seen this cute shimmery some. I don't know, I feel like she would look nice. No, but it's particles. No. It's like particles. I don't know if I want that. No. She not giving. What about this purplish? Let's see that. It's giving nothing. Okay, let's then put this purple powder here. Okay, you know what? Let me just spray this brush. Sorry. Yeah, by the way, my speech is over, in case that's why you're still okay, it's not a speech, but it's like I'm done with the main thing I had to say while doing this video. Like, it's done now. Basically. Now I'm just completing my makeup that I had literally done in the morning, but like, as I said, cried it off. Yeah. One thing I love about Gen Z is how shameless we are. I don't know how to explain that, but I love the shamelessness of Gen Z and the openness of Gen Z to like, there's still some of us who are a bit traumatized when it comes to like childhood, and so we're not as open because that's probably how we were raised. But then there's others who have chosen a different path, like me, who will be open about things that would even could possibly make you uncomfortable, you watching. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to, after this, I'm just gonna upload this, continue with my day. This is really pretty. I'm having fun. It's like painting. I don't know, it basically is art. Something about doing your makeup that's very like therapeutic. It's very nice. I enjoy. Yes, point blank, so cute. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think that is cute. What do y'all think? I think it's really cute. And it looks cute in the mirror too. It does. Okay. Last but not least. Oh my gosh. The lid for my setting powder just like fell. Let me just. Okay. Porque anyway. Thank you so much for watching, for taking the time to watch. I'm probably gonna pop on a lash real quick, just like for vibes. Or maybe not, because this is actually cute. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. If it's evening when this comes out, whew, have a blessed week. Have a beautiful week. I hope your week goes well. I hope you achieve all the things you set out to achieve, and all those that you cannot, I pray that you're able to achieve them at a different time or when they're intended to be done, because we always have plans and say we want to do, but then our plans are not always they're not always God's plans. Or I feel like sometimes we're making plans and saying, yeah, we will do, and God is just like, yeah, you thought. So yeah. Some highlight has decided to stick to my face. Thank you so much. But anyway, you can barely see it, so it's okay. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just gonna make like TikToks, like 1 or 2, and then I'm gonna be done for the day. Bye.